Nikola Jokic's exceptional court vision, soft touch near the basket, and unconventional shot-making skills make him one of the league's top players at the moment. Let's see who the Joker is. If Nikola Jokic is your favorite player, then Stephen Curry is your favorite player's favorite player. The Joker seems to be featured in every NBA highlight reel, making one amazing play after another. He is also a great character, which, when combined with his skill set, makes him one of the most likable players in the league. He is talked about much more than he talks about other players. Even though the Joker is a magician with a ball, his skill set is impressed by Steph's. Most people agree that Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time, but what makes him even more dangerous is that, in addition to being a fantastic ball handler with excellent rim touch, he also excels as an off-ball cutter in interviews. When asked who he thought was the most outstanding player in the NBA, Jokic said that Steph Curry was without a doubt the answer. His shots just keep falling, and he pulls up from such distances that I feel like my shots wouldn't even reach from that far away. Every time two players reach the heights that Curry and Jokic have, it's always entertaining to see the admiration that exists between them. I say that to pretty much everyone. If you don't like watching him play, you probably don't like watching basketball as a sport altogether. For the entirety of their NBA careers, Jamal Murray and Jamal Murray Jokic have essentially been teammates. The Nuggets selected Murray in the 2016 NBA draft, and he teamed up with Nikola Jokic, who was a 3-year veteran at the time. The two become one of the NBA's most lethal duos because of the way their abilities complement one another. The court has a wonderful bond between Jokic and Murray, which translates organically into improved chemistry on it. The Denver Nuggets reached the NBA Finals, and Jamal played a huge role in their path to it. As somebody who had injury problems in the last couple of years, Jamal managed to get back on the floor better than he's ever been, and that resulted in the Nuggets making a historic run, as well as Murray getting to be high opinion on him. I mean, he deserves even more. He's averaging a lot, like 30 points on great efficiency, which I think is very hard to do, especially when you have such a high average, but not. Just his scoring, his energy's amazing. Ever since the first round, he's been our best player. He's really stepping up. Even if he doesn't make his shots, he doesn't fall back. He's still fighting, and I think that's the best thing about it, and that gives us a great feeling when we're playing alongside him. While Boban Marjanovic and Nikola Jokic haven't played together in the NBA, they have been teammates for the Serbian national team as well as Mega Basket, obviously, with the two being amazing characters. The big men have become great friends throughout the years. Nikola even views Boban as one of his closest friends outside of basketball. He's my best friend in the NBA too. We played together 5 years ago, and then I played against him. It's been a long-running relationship. He was and is still my best friend in the NBA, and he's like my really, really good friend. While Joel Embiid won the 2022-2023 MVP award and the 76ers big man defeated the Joker, Nikola Jokic is still winning the war 2-1. But even though Embiid sobbed his way to an MVP award and said all kinds of things about his trophies and how the Jokers tried him out for a little yoga chant as accomplishments, the Jokers remained calm and humble as always. When asked if Joel Embiid should have won the 2022-23 MVP award, Jokic responded, "I don't think about MVPs anymore, and I think people are just mean at saying that Joel Embiid shouldn't have won it. I think he should have. He was playing really tough basketball throughout the entire season, and he was really amazing in every game. He played fair and polite at all times, even when others achieved more." The Lakers game against the Denver easily defeated Anthony Davis and the Nuggets in the 2022-2023 Western Conference Finals. While everyone was anticipating a fierce battle to win the series, the Nuggets brought up the brooms and swept the Lakers, giving us a matchup between two incredible big men. Nikola Jokic and Anthony Davis. Despite his best efforts, Davis had a fantastic series, scoring 26.7 points and 14 rebounds per game and creating a lot of trouble for the Nuggets. Nicholas was more impressive than AD. In addition to scoring 27.7 points, 14.5 rebounds, and dishing out 11.7 assists per game, they also defeated the Lakers 4 more times. The Joker has expressed great admiration for Zero Audie's performance, saying after the series that Davis is incredibly talented and likely the most skilled player when you consider his size, his ability to handle the ball, his proficiency as a mid-range shooter, and his glass attacking style. The Joker is arguably one of the league's most gifted players, and although it would be simple to argue that his size and skill set are even more powerful, this is one of the reasons why fans adore him. His humility and respect for his opponent set him apart from other players, which begs the question, how can you not like the guy? Luka Doncic. Despite the fact that Luka Doncic has not yet received an MVP award, He is regarded highly by his colleagues when they talk about his influence on basketball. One of the best players in the NBA, Nikola Jokic, is also good friends with when it comes to showing respect. Luka doesn't hold back. He is a one-man army who can demolish you and truly control the game. There isn't a decent match for him. He has a lethal step back, a tremendously high basketball IQ, and excellent vision that allows him to see the floor from a different angle. If he has a smaller man, he will post him up. If he has a bigger guy, he will go by him. He is a really special basketball player, and he is also a genuinely nice person on a personal level. When asked if he would choose a non-teammate to win a championship, Jokic responded, "There's a guy you can definitely hang out with." The Joker's response was clear. Luka, he is, of course, one of my most close friends. That's all. Kevin Durant received a lot of praise from the Phoenix Suns players following the Nuggets' victory against them in the 2023 Western Conference semifinals. One such person is Kevin Durant. The Joker is an all-time great and will go down as one of the greatest centers to have ever touched a basketball, according to Durant. During his tenure with the Thunder and his lone MVP honor in 2014, Durant dominated the league. While the two are fierce competitors on the court, there is a lot of mutual respect between Durant and Jokic that was on full display with these post-game interviews following the series, as both of them had a lot of high praise for one another. Meanwhile, in Serbia, a teenage Nikola Jokic was watching KD do his thing and grew up idolizing him and his game, so of course comments like this one coming from a guy of Kevin Durant's stature mean a lot to Jokic. It means a lot to me to hear someone who's just amazing. He's bringing so much attention. With the Denver Nuggets leading the series against the Lakers 3-0 going into Game 4, the Kings' name still connotes inevitable regardless of age, score, or situation. Nikola Jokic did not intend to put the King and a troop to the test. We're talking about a team with LeBron James on it, and he's capable of doing everything. We're going to come here with the same mindset and focus, and I think that's going to put us in a position to win Game 4. They're going to come at aggressive and be physical throughout the entire game. Historically, the Lakers would have been the first team ever to come back from a 3-0 series deficit. But Nikola Jokic didn't want to risk it. I won't say that I'm scared, but I'm worried because they're going to do everything. Jokic had the proper attitude before to Game 4, and he guided the Nuggets to a decisive victory in the series. No matter what, you should never underestimate your opponent, especially if it's LeBron James following a game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Nuggets. The Bucks' coach's squad came out on top. The Nuggets dominated the Bucks 136-100, and the game wasn't close at all. Nikola Jokic, however, continued to honor the 2021 NBA champions and the finals. After Giannis Antetokounmpo won the head-to-head battle, Jokic was ecstatic for him. All international players share some sort of bond. I'm not sure what it is, probably because we're from different countries. He's my brother, and he's accomplished a lot in Milwaukee. He's someone I look up to, of course. He's a great guy. Do I want to do what he did in Denver? Yes, I do, of course. With the 2023 NBA Finals still going on, it looks like Jokic has a great chance to do it. In 2021, Diana stated that interviews such as these were crucial in shaping Nikola Jokic into the person he is today. In addition to being one of the greatest basketball players of all time, Jokic is also one of the most likable men, and for good reason. He is always modest and respectful. Even for those who aren't as interested in basketball, Nikola Jokic is an amazing role model. Please leave a remark below wishing him luck in the 2023 NBA Finals.